It was straight credits, and then they hit an end credits.
Because I remember at the end of Toy Story 1 and 2, they had like the bloopers.
Saying, we losing fucking recipe. Hey, redacted when you see. God damn it. Redacted when you see this.
Fight.
Is this a safe space?
I mean, it's not, but sure, continue.
I'm not gonna lie. When that nigga Ryan Coogler did that shit for Sinners, and he was like, you know, I'm not finna reenact that nigga voice because that's a real ass nigga. Of course, that's a real ass nigga. But everybody was also like, hey, you gotta watch it in IMAX. I'm not gonna lie. I was pissed. I was pissed when it was like we have to go watch this bitch in IMAX. Not because of him, because I would do it for him. But when all them bitches was fucking sold, like it was like, damn, it was like a hassle, especially up here, to go find some real IMAX shit. But in my mind, I was like, this nigga is so influential that this shit's gonna start turning into like how Marvel did end scene credits, where
after
everybody else starts doing it, even when you're not Marvel or you're not even in that fucking universe. So I'm scared these niggas are gonna start doing. Oh, gotta do this bitch at IMAX. No,
I feel like one, it should stop, and because it's stupid. Just like if you can't see the whole movie, like if you quite literally cannot see the whole movie unless it's on a special screen, I think you should stop it because that's dumb, in my opinion. But also, like, I'm not sure how much it's gonna take off though, because like you have to be like one of them ones to actually be able to film it on an IMAX and have people turn out for it. Like, cause like Ryan Coogler, he can do it because he's Ryan Coogler. He sort of had that reputation. And then what's this dude who just Christopher Nolan? He's Christopher Nolan. He like one of the I don't be knowing directors, and he's one of the directors I know. So like he's one of them ones. So of course he's gonna get like whatever he wants. So I think those big names can do it, but like I think everybody should stop. But I don't think it's gonna catch on because it's not enough movies with that crazy budget and all that is gonna be able to do that. So that's the only, I guess, saving grace, hopefully. But
I understand that, but it's not gonna stop niggas from trying. That's the problem.
That is very.
Did you watch
fair.
Toy Story 5? I watched it. Good movie.
People say it's good. Like I'll watch it eventually. Like,
good movie. I mean, even if you just watch it at home, fine.
Yeah, I'm probably just gonna wait till streaming.
Like, that shit was over. I got my black ass up. Nobody got up. I was like,
Toy Story?
Like, I got up because I'm thinking it's the end of the movie. I'm like, okay, bet. I get up. Everybody's still seated. I was like, ain't no way y'all finna do this. There's no way. Lo and behold, in credit scene. I was like, all right, bitch. All right, nigga.
We're doing this in Toy Story now?
Now I got it. It's almost like I have a new hot take, but I got to stick to my plan of what my original hot take is. I don't have time to just dive into that, man. But
you gotta say that for when we get to redacted. We gotta say that for them.
Man, when we get to redacted, I got some shit to say because what happened to the bloopers next to the rolling credits? Bring them shits back.
Man, I got a lot of shit to get off. Remember, Toy Story did that. Did they do it in the? Was it just straight end credit? Did they do that in Toy Story or no?
What you mean?
This new one, Toy Story 5. Like because remember in.
They didn't have
first, I think the first and second they had.
No, it was straight credits, and then they hit an end credits.
Because I remember at the end of Toy Story 1 and 2, they had like the bloopers.
Saying, we losing fucking recipe. Hey, redacted when you see. God damn it. Redacted when you see this. Ricky, when I catch you, Ricky. Bro, I got real passionate about it. I was like, hold on, because I'm upset, bro. Like, damn, like, that's what made early 2000s, bro. Like, bring that shit back, bro. God damn. Y'all is not Stan Lee, nigga. Fuck. But welcome back to another episode of the Play for Keeps podcast, the only podcast where we do something different every single day. The only podcast that doesn't go to DreamCon. Jax, did you go to DreamCon?
I went last year, but it's not really my thing. Like, cause I like anime and stuff, but like, and like I really do like anime. Like I was watching since I was a kid, but like, but I wouldn't call myself like an anime person. Like I'm not an anime nigga. Like I'm not one of them. I do enjoy it, but just this is not really for me. It's cool to go around and like had cool like vendors and stuff to like buy stuff, but they're like panels and stuff about it. Like, that's not really me. I don't care about you niggas' opinions about this shit, bro. Like, yeah.
Too many titties. I get it.
It's not what I said, but we can continue. We can continue. And like, I'm not like, and I like this is just enough before because we just taking too long. But like, this is one thing. Just I know it's a problem with me. It's nothing, but I think just cosplay. I think it's lame, bro. Like even like no matter what, just something in my head. Just even when like, because there are some like cool costumes that people put a lot of work into, and like I'll see it and like, oh, that looks cool, but like. In my head, I still think it's lame. I don't know why. Like
it's lame even when the bad bitches do it.
Yeah, I'm really not like
consistency.
I don't know what it is. It's just something. It's just something in my head. Just no matter, even if it looks cool, it's in my head. It's like it's lame.
Halloween,
I don't know.
Halloween be fucking you up, huh?
I don't know. It probably does come from that. I'm not gonna lie to you because we never dressed up. So it probably does actually come from that. So yeah.
That's fair. Fair is fair. Fair is fair, my nigga. If you're new to this, want to be a part of this community, a casual community, make sure you like, subscribe. Most importantly,
donations.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
I'm gonna get to the root of that song. I'm gonna look up who the artist is actually.
But I swear
I will be reporting back.
I swear it was Will Smith. I swear it was Will Smith.
That's a good guess though. I'm not.
I could be very wrong. That's just what it sounds like to me. But shoot, I could be wrong. If I'm wrong,
I'm not mad. I'm not mad at the attempt. I'm not gonna lie to you. But we do have a lot of stuff to talk about. But before we get to the important topics, real quick,
we do not care.
We do not care. Things we do not care about. First things first. A black man brought us in to our NSO bag. A black man has won the home run derby. I believe it was Jordan Walker.
I think so.
I have a bookmark. I might pull it up. Yeah, there we go. I'll share my screen.
Jordan Walker.
After winning this is a black man, educated black man as well. I think his parents were very educated, I believe. I think his dad graduated from MIT.
And the other one went to one of them one of his parents went to MIT, the other one went to like Yale or Harvard or something like that. Smart family.
Very smart family. Gives very much Jalen Brown. Except his daddy is not a boxer, but
not a 7-foot boxer.
It's a crazy difference. Basically, I want more black kids in baseball. Definitely had that quote. Said, I know a lot of them are playing basketball, football route, but I want them to know the baseball route is open to them too. And I want to see them do it. I mean, I hope it means a lot to them. I want to be a role model for the black kids. First of all, respect. Because I think anybody that is over the age of 21 understands how much money is in baseball. So, and we also understand how much money it is to put your kid in baseball. But, the argument for that, I would say, is, hey, these AAU prices for basketball keep rising up by the year 2. So all of this stuff is getting more and more expensive, and ultimately, in order to beat those costs, your kid has to just be generationally talented, generationally good. That's just kind of how it goes.
In order to justify the cost.
Like, okay, we'll front his cost. That's Zion. Hey, nigga, that's Ja. But Jax, I would ask for your reaction, but what could you say, nigga?
Shout out to him. I feel like this is the first time, like, we don't really care because it's baseball, but I do feel like this is one of the first, like, statements like this aren't said a lot by black players in baseball. I feel
I think the last person to do You see, okay, and I'm glad you said this. I think this is, and I'm not putting a tinfoil hat on because this is facts. Like, I'm not even trying to theorize this shit.
Yeah.
I think we haven't heard it in a while because the niggas that was supposed to do it, life got put on hold. Okay, so I think before him, I think it was it Julio Rodriguez? Was it Julio Rodriguez? It was somebody that I don't know if it was Julio Rodriguez or Mookie Betts. Probably, maybe Mookie Betts was the one that like was a little bit more vocal, I think, a couple years ago. But I mean, he's out here winning. You know, he's winning World Series with Shohei Ohtani back to back. Like, he's doing his part. That's not the issue. But the next nigga up before him was the nigga from the White Sox. I forgot his name.
Who got vetoed?
Yeah.
I
forgot his name.
I did forget his name.
He was like the popular one that people was like, oh my God, this nigga doing backflip. He's talking this shit. He got the swag.
I do remember then the whole thing happened.
We stopped hearing this. We stopped hearing black kids to baseball. That black kids to baseball pipeline. And for being honest, the Montgomery Brawl helped this from not being like crazy news. Like, it kind of dimmed down. It happened the same weekend as the Montgomery Brawl. He better be glad some black niggas was on some shit that same weekend. But yeah, I'm glad that we have somebody like Jordan Walker to kind of like bring the conversation back up. I want my black people to stop fighting. I need y'all to stop throwing hands. Just play baseball. Talk crazy. Do your shit. You know, shut up and swing. don't be beating. Don't be trying to fight niggas. Or pick your battle. Make sure you know you fit a handle up. But yeah, I think had that not happened, it would have been a continual conversation for sure. But damn, I think about that. Now I feel sad because I don't remember that nigga name.
It's probably good we don't say his name because he got beat up. So it was Tim something. I can't remember.
Tim Anderson.
Oh, well, Tim. Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah.
Tim Anderson. Once you said the first name, I was like, oh yeah, Tim Anderson. Well, to protect his peace.
We do not care.
We don't care. All right, let's just go ahead and move on. Next, we have the ESPYs. Unfortunately, Jax had to remind me that it was going on today or that day. But it happened. Didn't really watch it for real, if I'm being honest with you. I kind of know how things go when it comes to the ESPYs. It's cool. I know that people were kind of pissed about, or not pissed. Some people in the basketball community were like, "Oh my God, how does Bam 83 not, get the award or whatever for, I guess, best performance or whatever?" But I mean, it was Shohei. Shohei had literally probably one of the best performances ever in baseball. To strike out 10 niggas and then hit 3 home runs. It's unheard of.
And as somebody that watched the Bam 83, like, respectfully. And then also, it's just the ESPYs, bro. It's just the ESPYs.
And it's not a record. Still ain't pass up Wilt. Not me playing double agent because you know how I feel about that nigga Wilt. Crazy. He was like, hey, but ain't you say, hey, that's not this pod. It's a new day. It's a new day, nigga. Relax.
Something different every single day.
Oh God. Read the pod, casual. What the fuck? Y'all crazy.
We do not care.
We do not care. Next we have the World Cup. The third place game is gonna happen literally probably going on right now, actually.
Yeah.
France versus England. Mbappe versus Harry Kane. They did their best. I'm gonna be honest with you, France was supposed to be in the finals. But they fucked that up. They choked it. Crazy. But tomorrow, Argentina versus Spain. The script writers scripted things as perfectly as they can. Perfect. And gave us Argentina versus Spain, Messi versus Lamine Yamal.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if it's Lamine Yamal or Lamine Yamal.
Wait, what did you say?
I said Yamin Lamar.
No, it's Lamine Yamal.
Yeah, Lamine Yamal. Okay.
Okay.
I'm like,
I know you
damn,
said
that,
that the first
that
time.
nigga's name Yamin? Damn. I said Yamin kind of cold though. I'm not gonna hold you if it was his name, but Jax, as somebody that's been an advocate for soccer for the past 2 weeks, going on 3 weeks, a man that took time out of his day to join me in the FIFA Fan Festival in Houston. What is your reaction to the finals? How's your experience been with the World Cup, just in general? What's your thoughts been?
Very much it's a better product than the NBA and the NFL, just in terms of like bang for your buck and like time wise. Because when they say the game start at 4, it's tipping off his door. I don't know what they call it in soccer, but that game start at 4 on the dot. And like it don't run too long. I like the way they do time, very efficient. I enjoy that. Still don't really understand soccer like that for real. For offsides, I don't get it at all. At all. I'm not gonna hold you, but that's the thing that happens.
Yeah, you basically just can't beat your defender. Like you can't.
I understand. Like I get I know the rule. It just seems stupid to me because like nigga, if I'm faster than him, like when I'm like I'm penalized because I'm fast, but neither here nor there.
Nigga said Tyreek Hill wouldn't thrive.
Like my nigga, but it is what it is, man.
Yeah.
Neither here nor there. But no, this World Cup been cool. I hope Spain wins because Argentina got that terrible history, so I don't really want to see them succeed. But they have Messi, so you never know.
Yo, I feel like I saw something crazy in Argentina.
What?
Oh my God, I forgot. Because I thought they was bullshitting when it happened. My God, what was the name of it?
I know exactly what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about now. I know exactly what you're talking about now.
And that's when I said, fuck Argentina. They got a restaurant called Big Nigga Burger. I thought they was fucking with me. It's a real place.
The literal name is Big Nigga Burger.
And the bun is black as shit. I was like, y'all bullshitting.
And that's Argentina for you. That's Argentina, the same country that like systemically like bred out the black community in the black and indigenous community. That's why there's no black people on the Argentinian soccer team. And their soccer team in South America. Like, what are we doing? And also, all the Nazis ran. Well, they ran to the U.S. too. Some of them did at least, but they all ran to Argentina after World War II. So, like, that's the type of place Argentina is. So that's why I can't really have them succeed, even though they keep succeeding because Messi's amazing. But yeah.
Messi has been like the greatest PR for these niggas. I can't wait for this nigga to retire so I can hate them properly. Fuck Argentina. Fuck Messi. Fuck Manu Ginobili. Fuck them all. Respect to him. You are racist until you prove otherwise. when you have history like that,
yeah, nah.
And it's the same for American white people. I deem you racist until you prove it otherwise. I don't discriminate, even though they do. But like we said, we don't.
We
care.
do not care.
We don't care. I was about to ask you who you thought was going to win. You already told me that. But finally, last and it's certainly least, Conor McGregor.
That's what his bitch ass get, bro. That's what his bitch ass get.
First and foremost, Conor McGregor is the reason why I don't pay for pay-per-view. I will never, especially now, shout out to the real ones, I would never, ever buy pay-per-view because that nigga decided to waste our time.
He didn't waste my time. But because I wasn't going to watch that shit regardless. But nah, he was going to fight Max Holloway. It was going to be, was it a title fight or something? I don't know because I don't keep it. Conor McGregor is a rapist and I think he's racist as well. I don't know, but like I don't like Conor McGregor. He should be in prison. So I'm not keeping up with him. But he was going to fight Max Holloway for his UFC thing. There was a title fight, main fight, whatever you want to call it. Fight lasted all of 37 seconds because they touched gloves. What happened after that? They I think might exchange one punch maybe. Then Conor tried to do some flying kick. He did that. threw his knee out of place, fight over. Shit lasted like 15 seconds. And that's what this bitch ass get, bro. I don't like Conor McGregor. That's what he deserves. His dumb ass shouldn't have tried to return. Last fight, Khabib broke his leg. Like that whole snap, like spaghetti, like little spaghetti noodles. So I'm like, you shouldn't even be fighting right now. You shouldn't even be allowed in America in the first place because you should be in prison. But whatever. So that's what his ass get. I don't care. I don't even think you should play that.
Honestly, yeah, he don't even deserve that.
Yeah, no, he need
the real niggas.
He need the SVU theme song.
He actually, he actually don't like my fire. Actually, fuck him.
Yeah, fuck him.
Yeah, it's yeah. Is it wise to keep talking?
Let's get to the real fight that happened that happened last weekend. Well, I share my screen. I got the video, but not the video we want, of course, but the news update. Because if y'all did not know, Bam Adebayo and Tyler Hero, former Miami Heat teammates, got into a little scuffle, kerfuffle. Or before we do all this, the NBA, they said they're not going to suspend nobody from this. So it just happened, and cool, it happened. Adam Silver said this is offseason. They're two individuals. We don't care. But Bam and Tyler, two former Heat teammates, got into a little argument at a Las Vegas gym.
News, the Start Sports Center tonight. Senior NBA insider Shams Charania joining us now from Vegas. Shams, you have a wild story in Vegas featuring former teammates. What exactly happened?
Kev, now former Miami Heat teammates Bam Adebayo and Tyler Hero got into a physical altercation on Friday morning here in Las Vegas. Sources tell me that Bam Adebayo struck Tyler Hero in the face area as they were walking off the practice court at a Las Vegas hotel. This happened when Bam Adebayo, I'm told, approached Tyler Hero about comments that Hero made on social media critiquing Bam after Hero was traded from Miami to Milwaukee over the last couple of weeks. And they were teammates for 7 years together. And we know over the last couple of years, Hero's name has been in trade talks. But after some social media comments, Bam Adebayo, I'm told, approached Tyler Hero on it. That's when they got into a confrontation, a back and forth that culminated in Bam Adebayo striking Tyler Hero.
Shouldn't have been talking shit. Shouldn't have been talking shit.
Nigga, do you know that I can see you?
And they say it's supposed to be surveillance camera video. They have not dropped. I don't know who has it. They're probably trying to sell it to whoever for.
They trying to get that shit to TMZ. They trying to TMZ that bitch.
But I need to see that video. But Tyler Hero, that is what you get. Because I'm tired. These NBA players, they need to start. Because this all stemmed, like Sham said, it was from. Excuse me. It was from technically there were comments, but comments Tyler Hero made to a random fan that DM'd him. And Adley, stop. Like, why do you expect these niggas to keep your conversations private? They don't know you. They just want clout. Why are you going back and forth and not expecting to expose DMs? Like, you saw what happened to KD. Like, what are we doing? All y'all are stupid for doing this.
And you not KD. So nobody like when that shit happened, like, first of all,
Bam wasn't gonna, like, if it was imagine it was KD and Bam, like, respectfully, Bam wouldn't have punched KD because KD has like that level of respect. Like, it's Kevin Durant. You can't just do that.
Yeah, that's like talking to your elders. That's like talking to your elders for real. It's like
exactly.
It's like, okay, Unc I know where his heart is at. Like, I know he mean well.
You like Kevin Durant, one of the best players ever. Like, you can like if it was Jalen Brunson, he couldn't do that to Jalen Brunson because Jalen Brunson just won a championship. Jalen Brunson is amazing. But you respect. He's just Tyler Hero, bro. He can punch you, and people will laugh.
If this was Jimmy Butler, this is going a different way.
Jimmy Butler fighting. If he hit Jimmy Butler, they was fighting. But he wouldn't hit Jimmy Butler.
I'm saying no, it wouldn't have never gotten to that point. Like, Bam would have never laid hands on Jimmy. There's just a respect factor. Even if he disagreed, it would have been like, I don't like how you moving. But
they probably would have like exchanged words for sure. But like, for sure, hands, no,
never that. What the fuck? Even Udonis Haslam, because he just has so much equity in the fucking thing. They just don't. That's OG for real. But yeah, when I heard this, the first thing that came to my mind was like, fuck. y'all want to do this 2 hours after we do a whole pod?
Listen.
Nigga, my energy would have been through the roof, nigga. I would have been like, wait, what? I would have been so hyped. I was so pissed when that shit happened. I was like, why? Chill. And then the second thing that came to mind was this was Tyler Hero's AAU team. I couldn't be on Tyler Hero AAU team after that.
Oh yeah, he punched him in front of his AAU team. They're not gonna respect you no more.
Nigga, what? You better chill out before I get Bam. Nigga, what? I'ma say this, Bam. And I know if you are not a New York Knick, I think Bam has had the greatest 2025 going into 2026 year that I've seen out of a basketball player. Like, he's had such a Kendrick Lamar. Not even like, when I say Kendrick Lamar, I'm not saying like when it comes to beef. I'm talking about just everything going well. Yeah. Everything going well for you. Like, shit just keeps going in your favor. You start off before the season even starts. The woman of your dreams wins a WNBA championship after they then counted her team out and said they're not as good this year. They're not winning against the New York Liberty. They win that hoe. So much so, you're in press conferences with her after these games. You just there. And they accept you. Okay? And then some people want to hate and be like, what the fuck does Bam do? 5 or 6 months later, the Washington Wizards help you get 83 points. And now you're engraved in history. You can't talk about Miami Heat basketball without bringing up Bam anymore. Like, it's
you can't talk about basketball without bringing up Bam. Will,
oh God, Bam, Kobe. Bam, Kobe. And then you go into the offseason, and I understand some people may feel a certain way about how it happened and what it actually means to get this nigga, but you got a superstar. You got a superstar in the offseason. Some niggas don't get that opportunity. You got it. And then not only that, you end up using your name again, and you Bam a nigga? You Bam a white man?
The only thing that would make this better for Bam is if LeBron came. Now, he's not. He's not going to. But if LeBron did come, best offseason for Bam. Best offseason for Bam.
This nigga hasn't taken an L all year.
Bam hasn't stopped smiling one time, bro.
Like this nigga, this might be the happiest nigga in the NBA, because even after this, I'm seeing mad niggas like smile in his face and dap him up when they like talk. I've never seen Bobby Portis give all 32 teeth. Like, I've never seen no shit like that. I'm seeing Jason Tatum.
Bobby like, you just like me. We both not niggas. We both not just like me. That's why Bobby found him a kindred spirit.
I'm just like, yeah, you got Jason Tatum dapping you up and saying, hey, you should have called me. Jason, please heal that Achilles. I'm not trying to hear that from you right now. But I appreciate the sentiment. Yeah, I don't think there's anybody that's had a happier season. This nigga been happy all season. All year.
Shout out. They didn't even make the playoffs. And the thing is, they couldn't even blame him because LaMelo tripped him and hurt him.
LaMelo tripped him, and on top of that, Heat fans didn't want to go to the playoffs. Heat fans said, hey, we don't want to keep doing this. So you listen to your fans.
Did the Heat pick anybody in the did they get like a good pick? I gotta see now.
I mean, it's probably like a top 14 pick, but I mean, at the end of the day, probably didn't matter. It probably got rerouted to Milwaukee for the trade.
Oh yeah, you're right. Never mind.
So it probably didn't really matter for real. They got Giannis.
Yeah. Great offseason. Shout out to Bam, man.
And that nigga's around palm trees. It's Florida. It's Miami. It's already good vibes over there. It's a happy nigga, bro. Idris. And honestly, when it comes to Tyler Hero, anybody that knows Tyler Hero knows this was going. Well, I didn't expect it to happen with Bam. But you, nigga, like he be talking crazy. He talk crazy to people. People be talking about, oh my God, man, Thompson be tweaking out. Yes, but like, I'm sure something led up.
There's probably something that led. Like, yes, two things can be true. Two things can be true.
Oh God, this nigga be talking. Y'all can't tell me that nigga don't be talking. Because this was supposed to be, honestly, for Tyler Hero, this was supposed to be a good thing. You going back home. You're from Milwaukee. I mean, you're from not Milwaukee. You're from Wisconsin.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got roots there. You were supposed to. It's supposed to be your thing. Like, you know, you're supposed to be proving us wrong. Like, you know, you got your own. Technically, you got your own team because who else is over there in Milwaukee right now? Now everybody gonna start saying Bam jokes. Yeah, you don't be fighting back in none of this shit. You just Jason Garrett this shit. You just smile and keep clapping.
But the one thing I can give Tyler Hero credit for, like after that whole incident happened, like he was doing like interviews and stuff like that. No shade, no nothing. Like he didn't like. You could sort of like he didn't have a black eye or nothing. You could see like there was like might have been like a little bit of a mark there, but like he wasn't walking around trying to hide his face or nothing. He ain't really care for real. So shout out to that at least. You know, he not going out like a hoe.
That's real. That's real. At least he didn't call for police presence. I get it. Respect.
But moving on, another big man, another having issues. Jalen Duran. Now, we talked about him during the playoffs as it was happening, but he's a center for he's currently still the center for the Pistons. We'll see how the offseason goes. But in the playoffs, he for sure underwhelmed. In the regular season, he was all NBA. I think he averaged like 20 and 10 or something like that. If not 20 and 10, something close to that. Real deal breakout year. But in the playoffs, the lights were too bright. He was terrible in the playoffs, respectfully. And because of that, it seems like the Pistons don't really want to sign him to that big max contract that he wants because, like, if you're going to no-show in the playoffs, what I'm signing you for, we're trying to win a championship. And Jalen Duran, he's fed up. He wants out with Detroit if he accepts a qualifying offer. Now, that qualifying offer from Detroit would only be, I believe, $9.6 million. So and that's a far cry from he was trying to get a max deal, which would be like, I don't even know, like $40 million a year or something crazy like that. But so that less than 10 mil is a far cry from those big numbers. So like, yikes. But I get it from both sides. Like if I'm Jalen Duran, of course I obviously want that money. But if I'm Detroit, I'm like, nigga, I do not trust you at all. So I don't know, man. I see both sides of it.
I see Detroit's side more than I see Jalen Duran's side. But nonetheless, I still see Jalen Duran for sure. Because at the end of the day, this is still a young player. So I'm not going to sit here and act like this nigga is 24. Actually, while we're here. Go ahead. I need to. Ooh, okay. All right, he turns 23 in November, so he is 22. Shit. Okay. All right. So, I think if we're talking about a qualifying offer, you got to move him. You got to get something of value for him because you can't just let him walk for nothing.
I thought the Kings had wanted to, trade for him. I don't know whatever happened with that. And I would have, like, if I'm Detroit, I'm trying to make that trade because, like you said, you need but then again.
But the problem with the Kings was the fact that, like, Detroit was saying, hey, like, we're going to match whatever y'all niggas decide to, like, send.
Okay.
So for the Kings, they were just like, okay, we definitely not finna just overpay right now. Like, we're thinking we're going to get this nigga, not necessarily pennies on the dollar, but, we'll give him the contract that you don't want to give him for real. So I think they tried to, like, talk to, like, reporters and say, hey, yo, like, they were trying to, like, calm it down. Like, hey, like, this is not like a fire sale thing. Like, this don't need to be a thing where we're ready to sell this nigga to the highest bidder. We're really just trying to, like, talk to Jalen Duran and, like, try to figure this out. Like, I feel like we can salvage this, but obviously not. So now they might need to revisit the Sacramento Kings. But I don't blame the Kings from bowing out because at the time they were like, all right, nigga, if you just gonna go ban for ban, it's gonna be like the same thing with Miles Turner, where I don't know if it was Phoenix or whoever. They were like, oh yeah, he was supposed to go to Phoenix or whatever for whatever deal it was, and then Indiana said, not so fast, nigga. We're matching. Bring your ass back, and we're gonna keep you in trade talks. and we're going to sign you. So it's just going to turn into a very toxic environment. It's obvious that Jalen Duran don't want to fucking be there, which is unfortunate.
I don't even know. Like, I don't really know who he could go to be honest. Because I know people talking about before. The Lakers did the whole Walker Kessler thing. People were like, oh, he could go to the Lakers because Luka would love that rim running type of center because that's what Luka thrives with. And now, like, drafting happened, offseason is not over, but like getting close for real. Like, I don't really know what else he could do. For being honest.
Honestly, you could. I mean, well, first and foremost, it depends on the money.
If he goes to the Kings just have two big men who can't defend because Sabonis still there, and he don't play defense either.
They're gonna move Sabonis. They're gonna move.
Nobody wants Sabonis no more.
You right? They're gonna still try. They're gonna still try though. They'll still try. Honestly, when I say certain teams, I don't know nobody. I don't know anybody's cap salary. So before you say, "Hey, the caps don't work," I'm just going off of who did they lose, and technically they could add this. I would say, New York, maybe because they got rid of Mitch Robinson went to the Celtics, so there might be like a hole that you might fill in there. But like I said, I don't know the money. I don't know the money part at all. Like I don't know their finances.
Who's their center now? Do you know? I don't know.
Oh shit, I don't fucking know.
I guess Cat. I guess.
I mean, technically it's Cat. I think. Yeah.
Okay,
it is
so
Cat.
never mind.
Yeah, never mind, because you're not going to get money for that. I don't know who the fuck is in Toronto, big man wise. But they got their own situations that they got to deal with Kawhi first.
Yeah.
But like, if you had Kawhi and like you just I don't know what their big man is, that would be like a nice.
Jakob Poeltl's still there.
Yeah, but he's getting older, so like he might be coming off the bench or whatever. Other than that, everybody has like a decent big man, or at least a big man that they believe in enough to kind of rock with. Like you're not going to get top dog because even Portland has Donovan Clingan
and that Asian dude Hansen.
Yeah, Hansen and Utah even has Triple J and somebody else. They're kind of established in the big. Like you're not going to get good money and be a big man. Like you want money, you want to get paid. So like, yeah, I'm not seeing. I don't know who Orlando has. Who does Orlando have?
Wendell Carter.
I guess.
And Wendell Carter was bullying Jalen during the playoffs.
That is true. That is true. It wasn't who's in then? Oh well, Indiana, they got fucking the dude that fucked up their draft.
That's about Zubac.
Zubac. So they not moving off him because he has to work out. Like you cost the top 5 pick.
One of the teams in my head I'm looking at, I'm like, I don't know.
There's not a lot of options, nigga. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Hey, his best bet is just to pray for this expansion draft that happened sooner rather than later. And take that qualifying offer.
His best bet is just try to have the same type of season with the Pistons, and then just in the playoffs actually do well. Like
maybe Brooklyn, because they got rid of Claxton is with the Bulls now.
May fucking be, bro.
I'm grasping at straws. It's not looking good for the big man. I'm not gonna hold you.
But
yeah, it's bad.
But let's go to another player who's he thought stuff would look good for him, but apparently not. But Gary Trent Jr. He recently signed a 4-year, $64 million deal to stay with the Bucks. Which Gary Trent Jr. 4 years, $64 million. That's a lot for Gary Trent Jr. And because of this, now the NBA is actually investigating into whether or not this is another Kawhi Leonard type situation. And that sucks because imagine you Gary Trent Jr. just be like, yes, I just got 64 M's. And now the NBA like, hold on. You were bad last season. Why are these niggas giving you that much money? And
yeah, they're trying to make it seem like we want to make sure this isn't like cap circumvention or whatever the fuck. Which in my mind, if I had common sense, I would assume that cap circumvention would raise an eyebrow if you're paying somebody less, not more. You know what I mean? Like you pay Kawhi less, buddy, because you're giving him money under the table through aspirations. But to give that nigga 64 million, maybe they're just saying, okay, well, maybe they're looking at it from a standpoint of, oh, we severely underpaid that nigga the years before, or paid him undervalue to kind of keep Giannis and try to bring a Dame in and whoever the fuck. And then now that all these niggas are gone, now we're gonna give you the big bag. But at the same time, like this has been done plenty of times. They did that shit with Chris Paul with the Rockets. It's like, hey, yo, look, we're gonna make this shit work, but on the back end, you gonna pay me this boatload of money. We got this handshake deal and agreement. This is back when Daryl Morey wasn't a known liar. He was still a liar. He wasn't a known liar. And now that nigga has a huge contract and it's now coming off a bad or a down year. Now it looks like a bad contract because he's not playing up to his expectations. Or like D Wade wanting that payday with the Miami Heat, and they're like, I don't know. So this is not new information. This is not new. This is not something new that's hasn't been done before. I just think when it comes to shit like this, I would say, how about you finish the first case? How about you finish the Kawhi case before you start opening other cases?
I'm change the subject. Like no,
on some non-misogynistic shit. You arguing like a woman right now, bro. Like no, but what about this, nigga? Stay on topic, nigga. You are right here, and I'm not trying to disrespect nobody when I say that, but you know what the fuck I'm talking about. That like, stay on topic, nigga. What are you doing? We haven't even got this concluded.
Yeah, so
and it's very easy because Pablo Torre did all of your work for you.
Nigga,
get it done. Like, you doing all this, going here, going to the WNBA. We'll go talk about it later. Like you doing all this other shit. Nigga, close this up, bro.
Focus. Like you got ADHD or something, like Adam Silver, man. Let's go to the WNBA. Where is?
Oh God, bro.
Where is that right here? Let me share this tab. If y'all didn't know, this happened like what, a couple of weeks ago, something like that. Maybe?
Yeah, about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, not Angel Reese, Kylie.
Yeah.
My fault. I feel bad. My fault, Angel Reese. It's because I seen the A real fast.
It's Alyssa Thomas.
But Caitlin Clark, they were playing or whatever. She ended up falling. Alyssa Thomas fell on her. Also happened to like punch her or whatever. No, she did. I'm not going. She punched her. She punched the shit out of Caitlin Clark. But initially, she did not get suspended for it. But then Adam Silver, he actually went and talked to Kathy Engelbert, who was the commissioner of the WNBA, and he's like, you know what? Maybe you should suspend Alyssa Thomas and also fine her. So, she did get suspended. I think, was it 2 games or 1 game? I don't know.
I forgot. I know at least 1 game, but I don't.
Yeah, she got suspended at least 1 game, and she was fined $100,000. Was it $100,000? I'm pretty sure it was $100,000. That's why I'm like, it feels wrong. That's a lot.
Shit, $100K for the women. That's a little.
Let me do it. Let me.
That's
let
a
me
little stiff, nigga.
I feel like okay. 1,000. My fault.
Okay.
1,000. I was like 100,000 feels very wrong.
That sound like a Wemby. That sound like a Wemby fine, nigga.
Okay, my fault. She got fined 1,000, and she was suspended 1 game because they upgraded to a flagrant 2.
Me too. Okay.
All right,
that's it.
Get that. Make sure you get everything clear. But I do want to touch a little bit on the Caitlin Clark part of it all before we go back to hating on Adam Silver. Because, like, this whole Caitlin Clark thing, I don't like. She was billed to be the generational game-changing prospect for the WNBA, and she was generational and game-changing in the sense that, like, she brought new eyes to it. So she did change the WNBA as far as that. But when it comes to, like, on-the-court play, she hasn't really lived up. And I know she's dealt with injury this season. She has a back injury and all that, but she's been shooting poorly, and she was supposed to be like the woman version of Steph Curry. She's not playing defense, and that's been an issue with her whole career. Like and then you have all these other new guards like Paige Beckers, who came the year after her, and then Olivia Miles was a rookie this year and is an MVP conversation because she's just cold as hell. So like you have all these other guards surpassing her, and it's just like maybe Caitlin Clark, like she could probably end up still being a solid WNBA player, but she might not be what we build her to be. And I think everybody needs to like reconcile. Everybody, including her, might need to reconcile with that fact. Now, I'm saying this after she did just drop like 45 and 10 the other day, so career high and everything. But like, I don't know, man. This whole I just don't like the way anybody's going about any of the Caitlin Clark situation. And then you got who was it? I think Thomas Massey. He's a congressman or a senator in one of these states. I can't remember, but he was like, "Oh my gosh, these women are being so mean to Caitlin Clark. We might have to take legal action and contact like do some type of lawsuit against the WNBA." I'm just like, this is exactly what Caitlin Clark does not want. Because this whole entire time she's just been like, because she's white and everything, and she's from Iowa, so she got a crazy racist fan base, and like throughout this whole thing, she's like, "I don't condone this. I don't want to do this, that, and there. I'm just trying to hoop, blah, blah, blah." And it's just like, everybody's doing all this crying for her, bringing all this attention there, and she's not helping herself either because she's crying as well on the court. But like, I know she just wants everybody. I know she just sort of wants to shut up and dribble, and I think she wants everybody else to dribble as well.
She should do it, actually.
Yeah, bro.
Like I know what she wants to do. Yeah, she should actually do it though. And to Congress, yo, shut up. And fix shut up and fix our lettuce, nigga. Shut up and fix literally and there's so much wrong. Fix literally anything. Fix our vegetables, fix our air, fix everything, nigga.
Fix our water.
Everything,
nigga. Stop shooting people in the back.
Like God, like way too much. Way too much.
Illegal or not, like
goodness. Like from a Caitlin Clark perspective, because I'll discuss Caitlin Clark first. It's just like, it's the sense of like, not only is she doing this, I think the reason why it's so big is the fact that like, because she's Caitlin Clark, they made that deal to broadcast and nationally televise damn near all of her games. So we get to see her game after game after game after game doing some bullshit. And it's getting to a point where it's even Caitlin Clark fans that are delusional are like, all right now, like shit, I can't defend some of this flailing around, some of this yelling and cussing out refs and
The thing with like, cause that's sort of what Luka does, and the thing with playing like Luka is you have to be as good as Luka to get away with some shit like that, and you're not good like that.
But the problem with Luka is like, or like, the difference with Luka is the fact that like he's trying to sell a call or whatever, but his shit is not egregious to the point where he looks like. No, I'm saying like. I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about the actual foul. Like, he'll sell it and it looks egregious. But at the end of the day, maybe it's a foul or maybe it's like a push off. There's times where Caitlin, nigga, you touching air. Like, we can't even defend you pushing off and trying to whine for the foul, and you in slow-mo, and then you like falling down to the ground and like hurting your stomach like you playing soccer.
I think there was like one video or whatever where like she was guarding somebody, or somebody was guarding her rather, and like her hair, like she got like a ponytail, like her hair whipped around and like hit her in the face, and she thought the girl fouled. She was like, "Ref, where's the foul?" And it was like, come on,
like, that's not how that works, bro. That's not how that works. So yeah, I it's just, but like it's a buildup, because it's one thing where it's like, okay, like, she has a national televised game, this game, and then we don't really see her until 4 or 5, maybe 6 days later for the next national televised game. No, we're seeing her again on that Tuesday. Then we're seeing her again on that Thursday. Then we're seeing her on, like, All eyes are on her. So that was ridiculous. As far as the Adam Silver part of it, I understand that it's fuck Adam Silver. I get it. I get it. I can't defend. I was never going to defend this nigga after a certain line, but with him stepping into the WNBA, all that really tells me is that Kathy is on her way out. Kathy's going to get fired soon because at some point, if there's somebody else starting to take on some of your work, this is in any job. If people are starting to take on some of your workload, oh yeah, don't worry, I got it. Oh, don't worry, I got it. Hey, get ready to start job hunting. Get ready to work on that and spruce up that resume because they about to fire you, nigga. They're about to find your replacement very soon.
We haven't heard anything positive about Kathy Engelbert all the time. Granted, like, I know negativity gets blasted more than like positivity, but like every time she's in, it's like she's making the wrong decision, or like it's always something she's done poorly. Like,
yes,
my sister in Christ, like this might not be the job for you.
Because even Adam Silver has a couple W's on this boat.
Yeah,
like at least like we talk crazy shit, but hey, some he do have some W's.
Shit, like even Roger Goodell, bro. Like,
yeah,
and niggas hate Roger Goodell. Niggas hate Roger Goodell.
I think his PRs then got better over the past 3 to 4 years.
Yeah,
though.
and also maybe it's a little different because this is the NFL. It's sort of untouchable. But
yeah,
like,
in NFL, like what, like it's like
Kathy Engelbert, you're touchable. You're in the WNBA. You're touchable. You need to realize.
Roger Goodell, he is so safe. He is so safe right now. He's not going anywhere. You're done.
They hate you, Kathy.
They don't fucking like you, bro. They are looking for 6 informers for you, nigga. It is overstood. It is very much overstood, nigga. Yeah, bro. It's raps. It's raps, bro. But yeah, I think when people just when you decide to not make everything about Caitlin Clark and you realize there's talent, Paige, Olivia Miles, Juju Watkins is coming back next year, and you're bringing in more teams left and right. Like you brought more eyes here, but there's going to be other people in the league that keeps people here. You're not keeping people here. You're actually annoying, and your fan base is annoying too. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, but let's real quick step into the NCAA because scandal after scandal after scandal. Because this is, I don't know, that's just what NCAA is now. Honestly, that's probably what it's always been. Keep it a bean. Absolutely. But Greg, you know a little bit more about this topic than me, so I'm gonna just say what the tweet says, which is wild. Western Kentucky D lineman Victory Vodka has lost his scholarship after missing workouts for his mom's funeral. Now multiple FBS teams can't sign him because Western Kentucky processed his departure as a failure to report, and he is unavailable to play this season.
Yeah, crazy story. It was funny because I hate when they do that shit on Twitter where they're like, "Wow, shocking, terrible news." Bitch, just give me the fucking just tweet the shit out, nigga. I wasn't here for your opinions. Because what if I don't think it's wild? What if I don't think it's shocking?
Do you think even this is wild?
This was definitely wild. I'm not gonna lie. This was definitely wild. But to give you a little bit more backstory, according to multiple reports, Victory Vodka was released by the program and may not be able to play during the 2026 season. However, the circumstances surrounding his departure makes the situation far more troubling than it appears. He was a defensive line transfer from TSU, Texas Southern. Flew home to grieve his mother, who passed in April. He always planned to return to Western Kentucky for the 2026 season, and he was supposed to come back in June. 9 days ahead of his mom's funeral, Vodka received a call from an assistant strength coach. Vodka said the coach provided a summer workout plan and told Vodka he was expected back in June. Then May 26th, a question came from his position coach, where are you? And then the next day, May 27th, WKU Chief of Staff Travis Taylor informed Vodka and his agent that the Hilltoppers were moving on, and they cut him. And it's just, they put it as failure to report. So when you once you put failure to report, that fucks up the FAFSA, the scholarship, that fucks up everything, and then basically makes you like damn near a regular ass student now. And this is a senior, as was supposed, he's supposed to graduate in the fall, like at the end of the fall. So he's one semester from graduating, and all of this happens on top of his mother passing away. It's just like the rules are flawed. The rules are flawed because how did we?
Why did
how
they
did we
hold
even get
him?
here?
Right.
Like, what's the point of holding a nigga like that? Especially when you told him you gave him a workout plan. You gave him a workout plan. You told him, "Hey, we'll see you in June." He said, "Cool, we'll see you in June." And then you get that shady ass text from May 20, talking about some.
I got one more because you were telling us one more. So he got the workout plan, and then he also workout plan. He got that one day, and then like a couple days later, he got the text saying like, "Where are you?" Was that by the same person?
No.
Okay.
I think if I'm not mistaken, it was the assistant strength coach provided him a summer workout plan.
Okay. And then there was a position coach who was like, "Where are you?"
Position coach texted him on May 26th, "Where are you?" And then the next day, it seems like the text, because everybody at this point, what's going on with Vodka. I just think they used that text as paper trail, as, hey, we sent out notification to ask where he was at, and then after that, then they could proceed to cutting him. I don't understand. On
what do you gain
side,
from that? I'm so confused.
Yeah, what do you gain from that? Because it's not like you're knocking somebody off so you can get some other recruit, because the transfer portal was done.
Yeah,
like, you can't get anybody from the transfer portal. So it's just like, that it's like when they do the failure to report, it said that designation is especially notable because, according to Vodka's account, he was not expected to return until June. Under NCAA rules, classifying his departure as a disciplinary matter prevents him from using an exemption to enter the transfer portal. And if Vodka was one semester away from graduating, not only does Western Kentucky's handling of the situation is deeply troubling, but the NCAA's rules also leave Vodka with virtually no path forward. He no longer has financial aid to complete his degree and cannot play anywhere else. So it's just like,
so it messed up his schooling, and I'm very like, what was the point?
Like, I don't understand.
Literally, like, you can't get a new transporter closed, like, and if it's just like what? If I'm him, I'm blocked. Cause I'm like, bro, you just. Well, I understand why he's making them like, you literally just gave me the workout plan. I told you I'm gonna be back in June. The day before you say, hey, you can't play here no more. What are we talking about? Like, what?
Like, y'all backdoored that nigga, and I'm trying to figure out what do they gain from backdooring this nigga.
Like,
literally,
nobody wins. This is what? Nobody wins.
That's why a lot of people are saying, hey, the NCAA needs to get involved with this, because it's just like, you don't have anything to protect some shit like this. And granted, we understand that this is not the first time we've heard of coaches being shady, programs being shady, and shit happening behind closed doors. But the more we start getting into like these NIL talks, the more we got to start having CBA talks, a union talk. Like, we got to start having something where we're like protecting niggas, because how, like, literally there's not a rule for this. Like, there's not a rule that Vodka can fall back on, nigga. This is just
that's so weird. Like,
it's a fucked up situation.
That's so weird to me. Like,
yeah,
I'm pissed off for him. That's so weird. Like, nobody gained anything from that whole situation. Like,
literally,
what are we doing, bro?
Like what? Like exactly?
That pisses me off. I don't even like. if I'm Vodka, like I wouldn't even want to play with them anymore because it's like you niggas played with me. But like
Yeah, especially it's already I'm already volatile because my fucking mom passed away.
Thank you, man.
Like I'm already rocky, and then you
you take away my school, my foot, like my sport. Like, what are we? Y'all niggas suck, bro. So I certainly hope that situation gets resolved positively for him because that's just fucking like that pissed me off, bro, for him.
Yeah, so apparently Victory Vodka has also like released his like statement of like it's basically like a timeline record of everything that's happened from April 2nd all the way down. I'm not here to read all of it because we basically said everything, but it's just basically a sense of okay, this is what happened on each day, and he got hold, and it's. I just want to get into like somebody has to get on the podium and just like explain the reasoning. I don't understand the like I don't know Western Kentucky's
like
reasoning. That's my only thing at all of this.
If you're holding to like I don't agree with holding somebody, but like if you're holding somebody, you typically gain something from it. You're taking advantage of somebody for your gain. Yeah. Nobody, everybody lost.
Like not to bring it to NFL terms, and I'm not saying that people need to hold people. But, like, if the 49ers were trying to hold Brandon Ayuk, okay, I can understand, like, even if I didn't agree with it, okay, well, there's a track record, and I can understand how this became a back and forth thing. If Bruce Arians and Adrian and fucking Antonio Brown were holding each other, okay. But this just seems very one-sided. What did this nigga do that made you want to go this route after that nigga mama died? And you're not, and you're a new, like, this is not like a returning person. He transferred from another school, so you don't have a rapport with him. This is not like he did some shit back in the fall with your organization. No, he's a new nigga. Bullshit.
Yeah.
But that's why I wanted to bring it up, because it was just like, bro, like, can't nobody on the internet break this shit down for me.
But let's go to the NFL real fast before we get out of here. Well, just a couple more topics. But this one just happened, and guess what? Another gambling scandal. Who would have thought? Like, my nigga, bro. But the NFL suspended the Cardinals' director of college scouting, Ryan Gold, for violating the league's gambling policy. They found out that he shared confidential information about the Cardinals' 2026 draft selections and participated in parlay bets on NFL and college games. He's been with the team since 2014, and he can appeal. Now, some more background, I guess. The NFL, they determined he provided this information by telling people about the Cardinals' picks before they were announced. And the NFL, they suspended him, and they said he's played. Or hold on, let me make sure I'm not getting got real fast. Richard Johnson, he says the NFL insider. Am I getting got? I don't know. I don't know if this guy is a real person or not. Richard Johnson with the NFL.
I don't like his fucking.
Thank you. I'm like, and then like I'm looking at like this. Like this seems like something stupid, but like of course, I mean the Jets could have said some dumb shit like this. Like I don't know.
I don't know either.
I think this is a fake. I think this is fake because
it's fake.
Tua talking to Tyler Hero challenges leaving my. I don't think.
Yeah, he might be bullshitting.
Okay, I think this is okay. Yeah, let me. I was about to pull up was saying the amount that he won, but this Richard Johnson person could be fake. So let me stop. But regardless. I mean, I don't really have much to say because this low-key, like, literally just happened before he got on. But, like, what did you expect when you legalized gambling? And that's really the end of all I got to say about that, bro. What did you expect when you legalized gambling?
Like, literally, like, in more and more cases will come out by the month, by the year. I feel like there's a lot more people doing it than people not doing it. And it's just a matter of will you get caught or not.
And like these penalties, they're not really like deterring anybody from me.
Yeah, they're not scaring them. In their mind, it's like, bitch ass nigga, I'll never get caught. Okay.
Probably in their head, they're probably like, everybody's doing it, and everybody ain't been caught yet. So shoot, I'm not gonna get caught. Granted, you did get caught, but it's just like, man. But hey, what did you expect when you opened the door to all of this? So
yeah, it's kind of hard for me to feel bad. It's kind of like when the best way I can describe it is when niggas get to stealing small shit at Wally World at the self checkout. Look, everybody does it. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I haven't done it in my younger years, but when you get caught, I'm gonna call you a dumbass. Like when you get caught and they find you or whatever, and something happens and they end up arresting you or whatever the fuck it may be.
When you try to ring up that TV as a banana, like that's what you get.
It's like, oh, that's what you get, bitch ass nigga. And they be like, but didn't you? You're not talking about me. They're not talking about me. It's the podcast for casual. I didn't get caught, nigga. What the fuck? Yeah, I can rationalize it the way I want to. You know what I mean? For me, it was gum. You went over the top, nigga. You're dumb. But yeah, it's just I will never feel bad. It's especially all of y'all are making life-changing money.
Yeah,
but
you're I know scouts don't make that much, but you're the director of scouting for the. Well, but honestly, maybe he wasn't making that much money because the Cardinals suck. So he probably wasn't doing. He'd been with the team for 14 years, I think they said. So like
14. Oh well, he definitely got pay increases over the years. He might
not be good at his job though, because the Cardinals they don't draft well. Like their team is.
There's a lot of people that don't do their job well that still get paid.
Yeah.
President don't do his job well. Mitch McConnell either. And you think? Let me stop.
All I'm saying is Mr. McConnell, he's dead. But let's move on.
You think he's still getting checks? Like you think like he still gets deposits?
Mr. McConnell, he's dead.
Well, like I'm saying, but like, do you feel like the deposits like stopped? Like
no, because they're doing everything to make it seem like he's still alive. So it's probably like the first. I don't know how many more paychecks has happened since probably if they get paid on the 1st and the 15th like normal people. So
why are you so convinced that he dead though?
Because he is.
But like I feel like they would have already said it though. You know what I mean?
No, they don't want to say it.
We said the same thing about Donald Trump last year. Like I thought that nigga was gonna die, and he didn't.
They keep rolling out Donald Trump. Mr. McConnell is dead, and they want they showed a pic like the picture they showed of him. He was holding a newspaper, but his hand was over the date.
Well, first and foremost, why was that nigga in the bed with regular clothes on?
Exactly. That was probably an earlier picture from his like when he first got into the hospital. But like I said, I think that nigga's dead. And they're not announcing that he's dead because if they do, they'll have to hold like a special election, and they don't want to do that because the Democrats would end up taking whatever the fuck spot and blah blah blah. It's a whole thing. So, but yeah, that's why they haven't announced him dead. But that nigga, he's dead. But anyways, somebody who is alive and almost died, Matt Miller of ESPN. Now I got a news clip about it, so I'm gonna play that. I'm not gonna play the whole thing, but long story short, or at least this is how I was introduced to the topic. Well, I know Matt Miller from Bleacher Report. That's where he first started out. Now he's with ESPN. I've been a big fan for since I was in like 7th grade. That's when I started reading his stuff. So like I really like Matt Miller and everything, and he's always been known for running like these charity events and doing these charity fantasy football leagues and blah blah blah. But I think about 3 weeks ago he got into a car accident. Wrecked his car completely. He ran into a 18-wheeler, totaled his car. He had to get his arm amputated. And during this whole process, during this whole time, people started to come out and be like, aren't you the guy that scammed me? And it's opened up a whole can of everything. So let me press play on this.
Fatal accident. Former ESPN analyst and Joplin native.
He's a former ESPN analyst now because he took some time to step away to recover. So there's that.
Recover? His arm never coming back.
He can still, and he has multiple bones broken, Greg. But
Miller
anyway.
was in this near fatal accident in Jasper County on June 17th. CBS affiliate KOAM reported that his Ford Bronco crossed the center of the road and crashed into a semi going the other way.
And the
semi driver was not injured, but Miller was med-flighted to the hospital. Miller posted about multiple injuries on X, writing, "I also underwent a life-saving amputation of my left arm." A GoFundMe raised more than $51,000 for his medical expenses, but the account was paused after complaints started to snowball on Reddit and social media from consumers saying they didn't receive payments from fantasy football leagues they say Miller started for charity, or that they didn't receive scouting lessons or camps they paid for. In early July, Missouri Attorney General Catherine Hanaway announced she's investigating complaints.
What made you look at this case and say we need to get involved?
Yeah, very specifically that we were getting complaints from Missourians that they had been victims of his. And it does look like it's going to be kind of a lengthy investigation because there were a lot of transactions.
The AG's office says they have received 26 complaints.
That they had paid for these camps, that they had placed fantasy football bets or paid money to be in leagues and no product was delivered or a minimal product was delivered.
Even though the GoFundMe account was paused, Hanaway says it is not part of the investigation.
All right, that's the last important thing that a video says. But it's just like
an old white woman named Kathy. Yeah, you're fucked. Yeah, she seems like she cares about her job. It might get you up out of there.
I don't even know, man. Because I like Matt Miller a lot too, man. That sucks. Because I remember, because like I said, I've been following Matt Miller forever, so I would always see like I don't really like fantasy like that for real. So like I would see him always do his I'm starting a fantasy league for this charity, and we're doing a raffle for such and such so we can give coats to underprivileged teams, and then like after the George Floyd killing and everything, he was like, I'm starting the scholarship to help students of color in Missouri and blah, blah, blah. And now it turns out that he might not have even paid out any of the scholarships, any of the charities, any of the anythings for real. And just like, damn, bro. Like, I don't even know what to like shit. I don't even know what to say, bro.
Like, bro, like, first and foremost, and all of
this is happening while this nigga arm is off and like his legs
is off, bro.
Like, this is the worst shit ever.
I'm not gonna lie to you, but I'll say this because I didn't say it in real time because I felt like a dickhead. I felt like Skip Bayless when he was talking about Damar Hamlin that one time. He sent that tweet that like the car crash report. And then, like, Matt Miller's tweet, them hoes was so close. I was like, damn, like, you don't want to get off social for a little bit? You don't want to, like, chill a little bit? Like, you tweeting out fast as hell. That's what I was saying in my mind, but I didn't say shit because I was just like, first of all, this is an insensitive thing to think about. You know what I mean? I get it, nigga just lost his arm or whatever the fuck. But I was just like, damn, like you not traumatized a little bit? Like, you don't want to, like, just talk to fam.
I don't think it's actually him sending out any of the tweets. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh, I thought it was him tweeting that bitch out on the fucking.
No, I mean it's coming from his account, but I'm pretty sure somebody's tweeting this shit for him.
I'm thinking like, he one-handed the tweet. Like, okay, bad. Like, I was like, damn, he paragraphed.
He's probably giving them like the gist on what to say, but I don't think he actually like. I don't know if I want to type anything. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to use my hands at all, bro. I'd be like, man, please, bro. Like, I'd still be depressed about my one arm. Yes. I don't want to do shit. So, like, when all this other stuff happened, I'm like, damn, you're not a good person. And granted, I didn't really keep up with Matt Miller like that. That wasn't like somebody that I knew much about until like I got a little bit older. But even then, I was like, damn, this. And it's getting to the point where people are just like, bro, was this car crash planned? I was like, I don't think people
planning that. Like,
yeah, nobody's.
You can plan a car like, and even if you're gonna plan a car crash, you want to do it into another neck. Like, you could harm that. He didn't because 18-wheeler and all that. But like, you could have harmed somebody else. You could have caused so much more damage. Like, you want to do all that. Like, if the car crash was his plan. One, terrible plan.
Horrible.
Two, even terribler because like into an 18-wheeler, bro, please. In terrible list, you lost a goddamn arm. So like that's why I'm like, there's no way he planned this because I would feel like I don't know him. I like his work, but like, I refuse to believe anybody that stupid, bro. So that's
I wonder if it was his dominant hand. That fucking
It
sucks.
says his left arm. I'm not sure if he lefty or righty, but it's like
If it's his dominant hand, that would be fucked up because now you got to do everything with. You got to redo everything. You can't really write for real.
Jeez.
I don't even know how to. You ever eat with your offhand like with a fork and knife?
See, a nigga like me, I do because I'm trying to stay sharp. Just in case, you never know what happens. I'm trying to make myself ambidextrous, bro. You never know what happens.
Do you think it's wise for you to keep talking?
This nigga talk crazy. Who you feeling like, nigga?
Bro, you don't never like. You gotta switch it up just to see if you can, bro. Like I be trying to write with my right hand. It's ugly, but my right with my left hand is ugly too. So like,
okay, writing, cool. I've seen that before because I tried that before. Eating with a fork, I've never did that with my left hand. Just because I'm bored. But respect, I might have to do that. What's crazy is I'm better with my offhand when it comes to eating with chopsticks. I don't know why.
I'm ass with both hands eating with chopsticks. So there's that, nigga. Like shit.
My fault. Tokyo Drift. My bad. My bad, gang.
But anyways, this whole Matt Miller situation. I hope everything works out for the best possible way. I hope everybody who was scammed by him gets their money back. If in fact they were scammed, I hope he makes a full recovery because, like, damn, my nigga, your arm, that's crazy as shit. So, like, and then I think people started feeling that way about him a little bit too because I seen he opened like a bar or whatever in Missouri, and people were like, did you use my money to open this bar and shit like that? So I'm just like, man, that's probably where all that shit started.
They been on that nigga head, bro. God damn.
Yeah.
Deservedly so, nigga. I'm not here to kill.
If you scam them niggas, they deserve to be on your head, nigga. You owe all them niggas money.
And you need to disperse whatever money you raised. Whatever's on that GoFundMe, you need to go ahead.
The GoFundMe is for him, nigga. This nigga, I don't care.
Yeah,
this nigga lost
his arm. It's for him to pay them debts back, nigga. You in debt.
This nigga lost his arm, bro. Like,
what the fuck does that mean?
He gonna need that money, nigga.
No, he won't. He gonna be in jail. He don't need that money.
If that, oh man,
fuck he gonna need bills for if you in jail.
He's having like the year Bam had, and the complete opposite. The complete opposite.
His shit just happened in like a shorter time span. All his shit happened in like 2 weeks, and it's just getting started. It's bad. Oh yeah, it's horrible, man. Horrible, man. White people been losing all year. Jesus.
Except in the important ways, and that's the annoying part.
You know,
that's the annoying part. But Greg, I do think it is about that time.
It is hot take of the week. Jax, do you have a hot take?
I do, in fact. And this sort of fits with some of the things we've been talking about because it's a sort of a gambling type thing. But let me make sure I get all these. But you've heard of stake and Kalshi and Polymarket, like those things, right?
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah, but like stake, Kalshi, Polymarket, and all these other gambling and prediction markets and all that, they are way too involved with every single video on the internet, bro.
Oh my God.
They're in literally everything. Even like, I don't really be on TikTok for real, but I be seeing like the reels or whatever on Instagram, and like every video is like sponsored by Kalshi or has somebody like they're doing a skit or like a video or whatever, and they'll be like, oh wait, before we do this, let me make a quick bet on blah 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 real fast. And like there's in every single video. That is a problem. Because people try to say like these prediction markets aren't technically gambling by letter of the law, but like, nigga, yes they are. All of this shit needs to be illegal. They're not gonna do it because Trump and his children are like they're on like the board of directors for all of these companies, actually, like literally all of them. So like they're not gonna ban them and make them illegal. But like this shit is bad. Like they're way too involved in every single, even like Drake album, Shebang. I like that song. This nigga put an ad for Polymarket in it. Because I remember when I listened to it the first time, I was like, why the fuck did he say that? Because why are you bringing Polymarket into this bullshit? What do you say? Like, she trying to finesse Polymarket for bread. Like, stop putting these into like the average normal lexicon, because people might hear that and might not know what Polymarket is. And then, oh, let me Google that and be like, oh, this is that. And then boom, make it bet. Or like, after any of those fucking any of those boxing things or whatever. Because I remember Anthony Joshua, I think after his fight with whichever one, like he put on like a Polymarket chain. It's just like, these niggas are too involved in everything, and it's to the detriment of all of us, bro. So that's my hot take. These niggas need to be stopped, bro. This is horrible, bro. And I don't even think people realize it.
You know who do? Saudi Arabia. They in everything. Niggas know. Them niggas the new. Damn, I don't think I can say it. I don't think
you got a hot take, Greg. What's your hot take?
I don't think I can say it. They gonna fuck me up. I'm pitting two bad bitches together right now. It's two pit bulls fighting. Oh man. I think my hot take. I wasn't gonna talk about Kevin Hart. I don't care about that nigga no more. But
does anybody?
My hot take is that you don't know all these teams. I don't like when people say things with so much conviction when it comes to sports teams or whatever, when we know we are not watching these teams. Like, if Jack says something about the Cowboys, that's just, he's a fan. Like, when he's passionate about it, okay, like I'm gonna listen to him. That same nigga cannot give me the same level of passion with the Miami Heat and tell me how horrible they're going to be. Respectfully. Because he's not watching the games for real. He's not watching Miami Heat versus Orlando. He wasn't watching it. He didn't care about he still don't care. He don't care about that shit. So
that's a very good point.
If he has an opinion, that's fine, and I'm not saying he does, but I'm just saying anybody that has an aggressive opinion about teams, they are not watching for real. What's the point? I want you to stop that, because you're not watching those games. Don't talk about bullshit about the Cowboys, and I know you don't watch them niggas. Don't talk about, I'm sure Jax don't want to hear you yap about OKC, especially during our year of 2021, 2022. If anybody told you about certain players in that year span, you would tell them niggas to shut the fuck up, because you was not watching them niggas get blown out by 70. You wasn't there. So how can I, as somebody, like, how can I be so passionate about something that's going to happen? And this all stems from the Miami Heat discussion, because Jax, you said stuff, but like, I'm starting to see niggas on the internet, and I'm like, some of y'all niggas talking too passionately about some shit that y'all don't know about this. Y'all just, some of y'all assuming, but why y'all so passionate about it?
Yeah.
Y'all not getting paid for this. And stop arguing with people on the internet. You're arguing with Africans. You are arguing with Africans. These Africans, Elon Musk is paying Africans on the app. All right.
People aren't real. All these people are bots, bro. None of these
niggas getting paid to engagement in clip form. Like, they're here to engagement. Their whole job is to disagree with you. You're not
all those accounts are ran by one. They're ran by like one person in his AI algorithm, and he just gets it to respond to everybody, and they're all monetized. So he's probably a secret billionaire off of just Twitter engagements.
Oh God, he's just and he got mad Cowshy spawn. He got mad Cowshy ads and his shit too.
Everything is sponsored. Everything. You go into like that be in people's bios now, like, Cowsy partner. I'll be like, you too, nigga.
God damn, nigga.
It's like one Rockets dude I see who got that in his bio. I was like, you?
Yeah, it's probably Bias Houston or that Bradu nigga. One of them light skinned niggas. But I'm just like, bro, like, and even on the gender wars things, yes, there are African women on this app, or African men. These faceless accounts, bro. You're arguing with an African woman that's never touched U.S. currency before. She's never felt that physically in her hands before. And you going back and forth about what a man should be doing and 50-50 and Cheesecake Factory for the first day. They don't have Cheesecake Factory in Nigeria, nigga.
All right, bro.
Like, why would she know that? Why would she know that?
Every time there's like crazy discourse or whatever, I always just click because now you got the thing you can see where people are from. And I'm like, oh, okay.
I don't even have to look.
This is an account in Southeast Asia. Like, why are you talking about this shit, bro? Like,
you going back and forth with a nigga. You going back and forth with an African, and I'm saying African. You going back and forth with an African that got to use VPN to watch Love Island. You think I give a fuck about them niggas? They can't vote for the shit.
I definitely don't want to see no Love Island nothing, bro. I'll be clicking not interested.
I be seeing Love Island Kelsey shit. That's when I saw. That's when I was like, oh.
People were betting on it because like Kelsey, like you can bet on everything. Like you can literally bet on anything now.
Yeah, there was a black woman on there that was like, yo, like I think it's getting too far. I'm seeing women out here trying to parlay Love Island. He was like, be a girl. I was like, you're right. She said it, not me. But the sentiment still stands. Be a woman. What the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Me telling a woman to call that number, I never thought that would be a thing I have to do in the year of 2026. What? Ultimately, my hot take is all over the place, but it really is just Jackson's hot take. This shit is getting out of hand.
Oh, this is ridiculous, bro.
That's the real hot take, nigga. Eliminate all this shit. It's infiltrating the community, bro. Fuck this shit, bro. But Jackson,
who would have thought? We were supposed to have, I know, like people in the 50s were like, man, in 2026, we gonna have flying cars and this, that, and the third. Having you get gambling addiction, and viruses in your salad, and that's all we get. And police brutality, like that's.
Our black parents were right. It is them damn phones. It was always them phones. Everything could be traced back to them damn phones.
It's them damn phones.
I hate to say it. And as far as for me, man, look, I have nothing to say. Get rid of all this shit, man. Stop arguing with them people, bro. I feel like you. Yeah, I can't even say it, man. Let's go ahead and get up out of here before I say something controversial again.
Go touch grass. That's all I got.
Touch that goddamn grass. Go eat something nutritious. Not a leafy green though, but try to figure it out. But without further ado, we'll catch y'all niggas next week.